We are back here with some more Pittsburgh Pirates franchise action, and season number 3 has not really started like we wanted to. It's been a slow start, but this division is very weak. You can see we're 16 and 18, but only a game and a half out of first place. Nobody's really taken over, so we're still there. Even though we have our struggles here early on, we still have plenty to improve, and I think this team will get better. So you can take a look right now. Batting average right now, sitting around 17th in the big league. So we haven't had too much in the way of hitting. Hayes has been very good, but you could see it's really been the power. Tied for 26th. We're just not getting any power from this lineup right now, which to me is surprising because I believe we have 3 30 home run guys on the roster, at least in the lineup. And then pitching-wise, ERA, we're 28th right now in the league. That is not what you want to see at all. We've been slow with pitching. Colorado, right, is pretty bad. But we've allowed the least amount of walks in baseball, and we've also struck out the most. So we're just letting a lot of hits and extra base hits, and hopefully we can improve on that. So far, Pablo Lopez, our free agent signing this year in 7 starts, he is 4-3. He's got a 4.32 ERA, but look at that whip at 1.08. So he's still pitching very well. It's just hopefully you can really, be the guy to go to, and that's that number 1 pitcher. And right now, he's still performing well. Yeah, FIP at 3.67. So you can look at the actual numbers, he's performing well. Now, other guys, Michael Wacha, he has struggled so far this season. Pablo Santana, same thing, whip up at a 1.61, not what you want to see. Quinn Priester obviously just had the 1 start so far. He'll stay up here, and Mitch Keller has pitched really well this season to begin. Even though he's 1-4, you can see with that 3.55 ERA, he's only walked 4 guys in 38 innings pitched, whip at .87. He's had a very good start to the season, just not getting the run support. That's really it. He's just got to get more runs and get that record better. That's why, obviously, record not really a big thing nowadays. Got to look at it. Luis Ortiz, we just brought up with, obviously, Roansy Contreras going back down. So we'll see. Ortiz might get him a spot start here and there, depending how it's going to go with Priester. But, yeah, looking at this lineup, you got Tamar Johnson can hit 30. Cruz can hit 30. Ke'Bryan Hayes, obviously, is going to be more of an average guy, hitting 325. Wyatt Freehan is struggling. He's only hit 1 home run. That was on opening day. And I thought he would be a 35 to 40 home run guy, and it's just not it. Connor Joe's killing the ball. Davis, Gilbert, and Blade right now in a bit of a cold streak. Hopefully they can turn it around. Blade, he's only batting .094 right now, but only 32 at bats. We're going to get him more at bats and see if he can start to heat up. Jace Peterson just brought back up. And G1 Bay, I don't know what happened to him. He is just absolutely just went down the drain. I'm not sure what happened there. Going down to the minors. Andy Rodriguez, it's not what I want to see. Tejada hitting .307. We saw them last time. Man, I hope he just continues the great year. You can see Brian Chang right now at a .260 average, 3 home runs. Nick Gonzalez, only 12 at bats. We sent him back down. He is a guy that we might possibly use as a trade target. It's just not working out so far. We're just going to continue to give it as much shots as we possibly can, obviously as a former first-round pick, but he might be one of those guys, if we have to upgrade pitching, if we're making a playoff run, he is one of those top guys, I think, that is going to be right there at the list that could be in a trade for sure. Double-A, there's really not much to speak of lineup-wise. I think that's why we're looking at position players when it comes to scouting, because we really have to beef that up, because down in Double-A, it is no good. There is not much going on. So as for scouting, getting back into it, Christopher Johnson right now at a 90% progress, 74 to 91 potentials, probably overall around probably a 50-some you can see. Decent contact and power. I guess we'll keep him on to get to 100%. I'm not quite sure. And then you got Ed Throwbridge with that crazy mustache. Potential could be an A. Still got to work on it. He gets pretty good contact, very good fielding. Stealing and speed, not too bad. Really good reaction. But we'll continue to look at him. Right now, he has it at a rank at 33. And we found 4 more outfield prospects discovered. But let's take a look as we have an open spot here. We got Theo Swanson. Could be high potential, decent overall, 18 years old. Right fielder out of Iowa. Same thing. Decent hitter. Looks like not too bad. Could be high speed, high stealing. So maybe we'll take a look at Theo Swanson. And then Neves, 21 years old. Potential's really capped out at a B. Could be a overall, in the 70s. He's a later draft pick. You could see the contact, very, very good. Got really good vision, discipline, fielding solid, speed and stealing. So he could be a very, very good, later round pick. Right now, draft rank for us at 121. But we'll take a look at it, and we'll see if he's going to be maybe around a C to B potential, and we'll go from there. So we'll continue to sim on. But I saw this game here. Going to Detroit, who's actually right now 20-14. They're playing really, really well. And you got Jackson Jobe, right now ranked 47th in the top 50 prospects. He's been brought up, obviously, so I was thinking, why not? You got Quinn Priester, pitcher that we just brought up, right now ranked at 38 in the top 50 versus Jackson Jobe. So you got a really, really nice matchup against two young pitchers that have really made not that many starts. Now, we ended up losing this series to Washington. Took 2 or 3 from Milwaukee right now. Santana gets the victory there. So right now, coming into this game, we're sitting at 18-20. This Tigers team actually in first place of the Central. So a slow start for Cleveland, who after their free agent in their offseason, I thought they'd be the clear favorite, but it's still early on. So let's get into this game, taking on Jackson Jobe in Detroit. And here comes Tamar Johnson. As you see, they're 22-16 in first place. Pitch to Johnson. Hits this deep into center field going back. It's tough to hit one out of there in the deep center, and it's going to be run down and caught in center field. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of room back there. 2 away here for O'Neal Cruz. 1-2 pitch, and Cruz is going to take the pitch inside for a ball. Yeah, I just would like to get the power going. Right now, it's just no power that's coming from this lineup, as that is going to be a swing and a miss. There's a nice changeup down low. Cruz is going down swinging, and that'll be it for us in the first. As here comes Quinn Priester. We saw his first start. Just went 4 innings, 5 hits allowed, 2 walks, 6 Ks. You know what? That's fine. That's all right. And you're going to take a look at this lineup, Detroit lineup. Right now, 4th in the AL. Verdugo, Meadows hitting the ball very, very well. A lot of lefties. You can see the first 5 hitters are lefties. You can see Verdugo, 336. He's one of the top guys right now in the AL. So let's see what we can do against him. 2 away here in this first, and that's a nice curveball from Priester. Hopefully he can go 5 or 6 in this game. That's what you're hoping. Nice inside 2-seamer. Gets it to a 1-2 count. See if we can get a 1-2-3 first here. Pitch from Priester. And swing and a miss on Verdugo, and the 2-seamer in on his hands for strike 3. And that's an easy first. So here comes Wyatt Freehand. Looks like he's hit a couple more homers that week. Maybe the power is going to start to get going, because I was so surprised he only hit 1 home run since opening day. And I thought this guy was hitting 40. I mean, he's got so much raw power. 2-2 pitch to Freehand. And he gets a hold of this one. Deep into center field. Maybe he has another one. Looking up, and it's going to be gone. Wyatt Freehand, his 4th home run of the season. And I am hoping this is the turnaround. Here is the guy that is going to supply a lot of the power for this Pirates team. Knocks one out of the park here. Is going to give us the lead early on, 1-0. That is fantastic to see. And the average going up as well, because he was down around 200. Now hitting over 240. That is good to see. Hopefully he is on the rise. Let's go to the bottom half of the second. 2 away now as Jake Rogers comes to the plate. 1-0 pitch. He'll foul away that fastball in on the hands. 1-1 pitch here from Priester. And a ground ball. Looks like Connor Joe's got it easily. And that's a 1-2-3 second. So Priester's second start already looking a lot better. Let's head to the top half of the 3rd inning. As here comes Drew Gilbert to the plate. Fouls away that 2-2 pitch. Hitting 260 at the moment. He's actually hitting righties very well. Lefties still struggling, so that definitely has to work on, but not getting that one there. Jackson Jobe with a high fastball strikes him out for out number 1 here in this 3rd inning. As here comes Jace Peterson, who we just had to send him down due to roster moves to start off the season. He kills it in AAA, and we bring him up, and here you go. He's killing it again. Hitting over 350, and he's going to have a double here with 1 out in this 3rd inning. All-star last year, and now, I mean, if he continues to play this way, get some more starts, he could be another all-star this year. Could be a really good free agent signing. As here comes Bader to the plate, 0-1 count. Ground ball Easy play over to first, so we will not get another run in there. Keep this at a 1-0 game as Job gets out of the jam. And we'll go to the third inning. 2 away. I think did he go there? He did. All right. 0-2 pitch here. See if Priester can put him away. Have a 1-2-3 third. So 0-2. And he'll take the pitch down low for a ball. That's all right. You can waste a pitch here. It's not that bad. See if he goes chasing again. 1-2. And gets him looking on the fastball for strike 3. So Quinn Priester looking pretty good. Nothing allowed here through 3 innings as we head to the 4th inning. 1 away. Brian Hayes coming to the plate, leading this team in average. 2-1 count now to him. And obviously, you're not going to get much power from him. And that's no surprise. You just want him to get on base. And, man, he hits this one well into deep right field. And that is going to get down for extra bases. Hayes on his way to second in there with a double. And that's all you could really expect. If he can be up there, maybe around 30 doubles this year, that would be fantastic. Hit over 300. I mean, Hayes can be that leadoff guy you need who can always get on base for these power guys. As here comes Wyatt Freehan. Obviously hit that solo home run. I think that's his 3rd this week. 1-0 pitch here to Freehan. Ground ball. That'll be not much there. It'll advance Hayes over to 3rd. So now it'll be 2 away here in this 4th inning. And it's up to Connor Joe to come away with a 2-out hit. 0-1 pitch. Gets jammed. And that's going to be right to the second baseman. So Hayes double goes nowhere. Nice job from Jackson Jobe. Showing some, good form getting out of these jams. And we got a really good matchup going on as that's going to be a strike 3 to Green. Yeah, these young pitchers looking pretty good here so far in this game as here comes Alex Verdugo to the plate. Struck him out earlier, but obviously having a very good start to the season. And he'll take the pitch inside for a strike. 1-1 here to Verdugo. Pitch from Priester, and that one is absolutely ripped into center field. Bader will be over, and he'll keep that as a single. But that is what Alex Verdugo's been doing this entire season so far. Just hitting the ball so well. And same with this guy, Austin Meadows. As he hits this one deep into center field. Bader racing over, and he has got it there in center for the out. And through 4. Only allowed the 1 hit. Let's go to the 5th inning now. Still just a 1-0 game. So 3-1 count. 1 away to Jake Rogers. Pitch to him. Takes it for a strike. Nice change up there. 3-2 pitch from Priester. Can he get him here? Maybe not walk him or a hit, and he's going to walk him. Pitch inside. Just misses. That was a good pitch. Fastball inside. Just not chasing. So here comes Nick Matten to the plate with 1 away. Now a man on first base as this is going to be popped up, fouled away there. 1-2 pitch. See what Priester's got. Inside and jams him again. Henry Davis will be underneath of it. Should have it easily now with 2 away. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Priester. It's looking good. Obviously, he's already lasted longer than his first start. Pitch count not too bad so far at 65. This will be pitch number 66 here in this 2-2 count. And this one is going to be fouled in the left. Peterson coming over, and he is going to come away with the catch for out number 3. So, yeah, Priester looking good. We just got to get him some more runs here to make sure he can, secure that victory or at least let up a run. It's tough. That's Tamar Johnson leading off this 6th. That one is hit well deep into right field, and that's going to get down there for an automatic double, his 9th of the season. So a nice leadoff double. You got Cruz, Freehan coming up. Hopefully one of these guys can knock him in. As Cruz rips that one to first, man. That was hit really well. He is right, just hit right to him. As Hayes coming to the plate. 2 away now. He's going to have to come up with a big hit here. Try to get the second run on the board and swinging through that fastball. Jackson Jobe, yeah. I mean, he's had a really solid start too. Can't really complain. As Hayes hits this one into left field, but that is going to be playable. It is an out. And the leadoff double goes nowhere. Jobe, once again, kind of gets out of some trouble. Still just a 1-0 game. As Priester now pitching into the 6th. Now, this could be his last inning. Pitch count right now at 73. As that is hit down the line, and that's going to be some trouble. But Peterson over, nice play. And you know what? Holds it to a single. Cannot complain about that. Could have been more. Thought it could be a double, but nope. Leadoff single. As this one's going to get through for another base hit. So Back-to-back hits here in this 6th inning. And you know what? I want to keep him in the game. He could be a pitching change here, but you know what? I don't know. I think keep him in the game. See if he can get out of this. See what this youngster can do. Ground ball. That could be 2. Joe over to Cruz. Back to Joe, and there you go. 3-6-3 double play. Couldn't ask for anything better. You still got Verdugo up here, obviously. Big-time hitter, but you're going to get him to pop up. Bader's going to be in there, and he has got it for out number 3. Fantastic job from Quinn Priester. Back-to-back hits. He gets out of the 6th inning. Nothing allowed. He is still in line for the win. And we're going to go to the bullpen in Brock Burke with this 1-0 lead. And this is our strong point. This is all we need our starters to do. Get through 6. Go to this bullpen. We have so many good arms in this bullpen now. It's absolutely dominant. And that's all you need. We just need our starters to be a lot more consistent. And that's a really good start from Priester. As a swing and a miss on the fastball, pretty much right over the plate. 0-1 pitch here to Jake Rogers with 2 away in the 7th inning. And this one's popped up. Drew Gilbert will be over. He has this one easily. And there you go. Out number 3. Nothing in the 7th for Detroit. And we'll head now to the 8th inning. And Gilbert's going to lead us off. Man, tough for those pitching. That's why those win-loss records, even Mitch Keller. Jackson Jobe, fantastic game. Allows 1 run, 6 innings pitched. And you're in line for the loss. I mean, that is just absolutely awful. Leadoff base hit from Gilbert. Here comes Peterson to the plate. And Peterson gets a hold of this one. This is no longer a 1-0 game. Make it 3-0. Hits this one out of the park. I'm telling you what, this guy has been he was a flyer. A flyer, just because he can play so many different positions. And he just can kill the ball. Solid fielder. And man, he is thriving this year with us. He's only on a 1-year deal, but man, you continue to hit like that. That's got to be a re-sign for sure. So 3-0 game. Give us a little bit of room here in the 8th inning as here comes Oneil Cruz to the plate. And Cruz! That's what you want to see from him that we have yet to see this season. So far in this game, we were worried about the power. I'm still worried about it, obviously. This is just one game. But you see Freehan with the homer. Cruz with the homer. Peterson added some as well. That's what you want to see. We want to see more power from these guys because this lineup can hit. It is a dangerous lineup. We saw that in the postseason last year. And I think it's just going to get better. And that's the damage done. We just got to make sure our starters can pitch because that's been an issue. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Weller's going to go down. Burke's still in this game. 2 away now in this 8th inning. 0-1 pitch, and that one's hit well. Deep into left field. This could be trouble. Peterson's going to give it a shot to try to bring it away, and it's going to be over his head, and it is out of here. So Detroit will get on the board here in this 8th inning. Get a run back. Get this back within 3. Solo shot. Thought we might have a chance with Peterson, just a tad bit over his head, and a lot of the times it is tough, really, to time those up for sure. Solo shot. That's okay. Yeah, just 1 on the board. No big deal. Just get back to this guy and get out of this inning. But Alex Baddoo is going to take a walk. That's going to put some speed on the base. So you know what? Let's go to Scott Barlow. See if he can get at this one out here in the this 8th inning. And then possibly go to Bednar in the 9th. And that's going to be fouled away by Riley Green. Obviously, you have the heart of the order up here. 1-2 pitch. And pops him up. Davis has this one easily. There you go. Nice job from Barlow getting out of the inning, and we'll head to the 9th inning, and now a 3-run game. So we got 1 away. Connor Joe coming to the plate, and he's going to be plunked in the backside there. You know what? If you're going to be hit by the pitch, that's the spot to be hit, especially on a breaking pitch. Not that bad. So he'll get on. Here comes Henry Davis to the plate so far. 0 for 3 in this game. And Davis hits this one well deep into right field. The ball is carrying, and it's going to carry out of here. Sometimes he hits the ball, and I feel like it's just going to be a fly ball, and it just has more power on it than you think. He did that in the game against the Yankees, and he does it here. Man, Henry Davis, 2-run shot, And now we build the lead back up now to a 5-run lead, 6-1 game here in this 9th inning. As now, I guess we're not done yet because Drew Gilbert says, I'm going to get some extra bases here. Rips that one on the gap. With his speed, he's on the way to third base. Throw is not going to be in time, offline as well. And he's going to have a 1-out triple, puts him in scoring position. That's actually his 5th triple of the season. Wow. As here comes Peterson, and he is just having himself a game. 3rd hit of the game for him. Double, homer, now another RBI single. Puts this up to a 7-1 game in this 9th inning. And I would say that would pretty much just about do it. Unless it's a big inning here from the Tigers, as Meadows is going to hit this one up the middle for a base hit. So I guess they're going to make sure they don't go away quietly. Base hit there. Barlow obviously still in this game. And we're going to get a ground ball. This is probably going to do it. 6-4, 3 double play. Ends this ball game. 7-1 victory. And Quinn Priester, congratulations. You have your first Major League victory, and hopefully there's many more of them to come. And that's a great second start. Really good, especially against a good offense. 4th in the AL, first place team right now. That is a great, great start. Fantastic to see. Because right now, the way the pitching's going with Contreras obviously going down, Hunter Brown injured, you just never know how it's going to work. And hey, if Priester can pitch like this on a consistent basis, obviously he's super young. He's going to have some bad starts. But if he can consistently pitch like this, you're staying up here, man. You really are. We get another 4-3 victory against Detroit. So maybe we're starting to turn it up a little bit here. You got 2 doubles from Cruz, Hayes, Joe, a lot of doubles, man. Blade had himself a double. Mitch Keller goes 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned, 4 Ks. Doesn't get the win. Bednar goes 2 1/3, gets the win. Reyes with his first save of the season. So let's go back to the scouting. Ed Trowbridge, I guess should we go Robridge? Is the T silent? Trowbridge? That's an interesting name and an interesting, obviously, mustache. So 100% now. You can see what he's got. Solid contact, not too bad. I don't know if we would take him with our first round pick. I'm not sure. Theo Swanson. There's Neves. He's actually 100%. Man, yeah, contact. He can hit lefties all day. Good vision, good discipline, good speed and stealing. I'm telling you, this guy could be a nice late round addition. He really could. He's got really good secondary position. Second base. He can play any outfield. That's good to see. Theo Swanson's not done yet, so I think we leave him in there. Let's see what we got. We got Reggie McGraw, 50 to 84 potential, 44 to 78 overall. A lot of contact, decent power, really good vision and discipline. That's good to see. Fielding and reaction pretty good. He's not ranked. From the Netherlands, let's take a look at him. We'll see what he's got. And I think let's go Willie Cruz. The potential right there, possibly 99. Solid hitter around the board, good fielding, good speed, decent reaction. So let's take a look at him. Willie Cruz right now to draft rank at our spot at 32. So obviously if we thought about taking him, if he was good enough, probably have to take him with that first round pick. He would not be around for our second round pick, as we'll complete the sweep against Detroit. It's a 1-0 victory. Just a home run from G1 Bay. Pablo Lopez, 7 2/3, 6 hits, 12 Ks. Nothing. Great game from Lopez. Goes to 5-4. Bednar with his 12th save. So a nice 3-game sweep against the first place team on the road. But for now, I think what we're going to do is let's go down to, I think we're going to get into, not June yet. I think we'll go to the end of May and get to that road trip. We got Colorado, Texas, Boston, and then we get this. Pablo Santana. He's out for the season. Devastating. Head fracture. He is out for 6 months. His season is over. Wow. That hurts. Big time. As we are going to have to bring Contreras back up. I don't think Bubba Chandler, I don't want to force him up right now. I just don't. Obviously, we have Ortiz. But you still want a long man. Brown's not going to be ready. He's not back yet. Yeah, I just don't think, I don't want to force him up. He's pitching really well. But no, I don't want to do that. Same with the Solometo. I just don't want to do that. Yeah, Brown still has 1 to 2 months with that broken hand. Man, that is rough. Pablo Santana, our #1 draft pick. Came up in September, looked fantastic, pitched well in the postseason. Man, and he misses this entire season. Contreras has just been absolutely atrocious, but you know what? We have no choice right now. I mean, at least his walk rate's down. Home run rate is down. He's just getting hit a little bit more. Yeah, 40 hits. Yeah, we don't have much of a choice. Contreras is back. He's back, and we might have to throw him into the rotation too. I guess we could put Ortiz into the rotation. I think that's probably a good idea. Put him in the rotation. So let's do week 8 of scouting. Swanson at 85%. Not bad. Probably a B potential, I'm thinking. And around a 50-some overall. McGraw at 55 and Willie Cruz at 55. Right now they have Cruz at actually 36 MLB, 57 for our draft rank. Interesting. But you know what? I'm going to go off of that. Let's go somebody else. I'm thinking we'll possibly go somebody else. Obviously, I don't think we need McGraw anymore. So Mickey Milligan. Right now they have him at 38. We're at 31. Has that high potential possibly. 18 out of New Jersey. Has really good contact versus lefties. Good speed. Good stealing possibly. Solid everywhere else. So I think we'll give him a shot. He has a shortstop. So maybe not the position we're looking for. But let's give him a shot. I'm still trying to figure out that first pick. Obviously, when you're in the top 5, it's kind of easy. But now later, deep in, it's a little tough trying to find that pick. So, Luis Ortiz, we did put in the rotation. Let's see. We're going to take a look at a couple of the starts here. So, first start goes 3 2/3, 6 hits, 3 earned, 3 Ks, gets the loss. Contreras comes in 4 1/3, 3 hits, nothing done, 5 Ks. So, I'm thinking Contreras has got to be in the bullpen. It's just, will we have an option? You know, that's the thing. And obviously now you can see Mitch Keller has just fallen apart. His ERA is up to 5.55. He looks like he's lost his last 3 stars, and he's been hit up. So Mitch Keller has fallen apart. Our whole rotation has fallen apart as we just got a 3-game sweep from Atlanta. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see at all. We'll go back to week number 9 now of scouting. Swanson now at 100%. So he'll probably be like a B potential guy. Could be a second, third round pick. Let's look at Murray Ridgway. Could be the possible first round pick. Man, he can hit. He can definitely looks like he'd hit for sure. We'll take a look at Murray Ridgway. 21 years old. Third baseman. Yeah, not really maybe the position, but right now it's about depth. And I think we'll look at Derek Bird. So he would be more of a second, late second, maybe a third round pick. Solid hitter. Look at that reaction, though. Reaction, speed, and stealing. Looks pretty good. Only 18 years old. We'll take a look at Derek Bird, and we'll finalize the scouting there for week 9. So at least we take, looks like 2 out of 3 from St. Louis. Let's take a look at this game. Oh, Cruz, Freehan, and Blade with the home run. So Ortiz gets the win. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned, 4 walks, not good, 7 Ks. And then we take 2 out of 3 from Boston. So good recovery from that 3-game sweep. And actually, we're sitting in first place. We're 29-27. Not too bad. Taking a look at who's the worst teams here in baseball. Let's see. The Rockies are 16-39. You know what? We have a series coming up against the Rockies. They've lost 6 straight games. Why not? Let's get into a game against Colorado. Try to keep those winning ways going here. So we're going to go to Coors Field. And actually, I'm going to put the City Connect jerseys on them. To me, they are the best City Connect jerseys. They are fantastic. Now, obviously, I'm a fan of the Baltimore Orioles. They just had theirs. Kind of plain, but you know what? I don't mind them. I kind of like, I think they look nice. I really wish they had a little more color on them, obviously. I know it's inside the jersey, the whole thing with, the city, everybody's one. I get it. Cool. I just would have liked to see, like to see a little bit more on there. But these Rockies jerseys, man, they are so good. They are outstanding. I would almost have these as the main jerseys. For me, they're so good. But yeah, let's get into a game here. Colorado, 2 outs, and that's going to get through for a base hit. So I mean, we should be able to sweep this series. I know it's baseball. You just never know, especially obviously on the road. It's just sometimes the games aren't for you. But, man, this is a series to get hot. This really is. So 2 on, 2 out here in this first inning. Here comes Trey Mancini to the plate. And Mancini's going to hit this one. That's going to get to the gap. That should score 2 with Cruz's speed. He's on his way to home plate easily. And Mancini with a 2-out double and 2 runs here in this first inning. 4th double of the year for Trey. And there you go. Really, really good start. And give some run support to Luis Ortiz. Here comes Connor Joe. And also, a little bit about this organization here in Colorado. 1-2 pitch now to Connor Joe. Trying to knock in Trey Mancini. Get this at a 3-0 game. And we'll see. That's a base hit. Maybe hit a little bit too hard. Trey with the speed. Just hold him up there at third base. Don't want to be gunned down there at the plate. You know what? The way we're hitting the ball, let's keep it rolling. And here comes Bader to the plate. Can Bader continue this? And he hits this one well. This one is deep into center field. That's going to be in the gap. Now, that gap out there is way out there, and with Bader's speed, he's into third easily. Joe scores as well as Mancini, and it's going to be a 2-run triple here with 2 outs in the first. And we got a 4-0 lead just like that. Yeah, this is the team. Can we face the Rockies all the time? Can we? Because Davis is going to rip this up the middle for a base hit. Man, you love those uniforms, but man, your team plays like trash. And I'm seeing this stadium right now. It's packed. This team is like 16-39. Who's going to these games? I don't understand. As we're still in the first, and that's ripped for a base hit from Peterson. We are just absolutely killing the ball here in this first inning. 5-0 lead. Still not out of it. A lot of this damage done with 2 outs. Pretty much all of it. And that's it for the starter. Doesn't even last an inning. Goes 2/3 of an inning. And we're back up to Drew Gilbert, who let us off. Man. Gilbert rips this one. This one is going to be just foul. Man. That was close. I want to see how close this was. Really close. You're talking, that's got to be like an inch, millimeters, maybe? I don't know. Maybe 2 inches? Man, talk about just foul. Probably would have been maybe 2 runs in. 2-2 pitch, and he swings through on the slider for strike 3. But what a first inning. 5 runs, bat around, 7 hits, all before Ortiz gets on the mound. So you got to love that one. So here's his 3rd start. We saw his first 2. Number 2 was a lot better. And Ortiz is getting his shot here. This is kind of, I don't mind this, as that is going to be Jorge Mateo, and this could be 3. He is probably the fastest guy maybe in the majors, as he'll hold up there at 2. So, yeah, hitting that gap. Mateo, this is like a perfect field for Jorge Mateo with his speed. He has his 5th double of the season. But, yeah, this is a chance for Ortiz to show us what he's got. Chance to kind of solidify himself in the rotation as Ryan Vilade, a guy obviously we know about. Let him go, and he's going to crunch a 2-run homer here. First 2 batters, and the Rockies are just back in it. Just like that. This is that field for you. I mean, stuff just carries here, obviously. Mile High, Colorado. Obviously, this stadium is absolutely, I think it's a very nice stadium. Been here before. It is very, very nice. But there you go. Colorado puts 2 up. All right, let's just settle down. Get it out. We don't want to make this into a kind of back-to-back innings where, our pitcher can't get out of the first inning. That's a nice pitch there to Chris Bryant for strike 3. So there you go. That'll settle you down. That's Ryan Ward coming to the plate. 2-2 pitch to him, and there you go. Swing and a miss on the slider for strike 3. Nice job from Ortiz coming back, getting a couple Ks. And let's see if we can get out of this inning here and just keep it at 2. Ground ball. Tamar Johnson up with it over to first. He's got it for out number 3. But yeah, back to Ortiz. This is your chance, man. This is your chance. Mitch Keller's now struggling. Obviously, Rosie Contreras, I can't trust him worth anything. I mean, Hunter Brown has been struggling this season. When he comes back from injury, we'll see what he's like, because that's going to be trouble. Peterson can't come up with it. And that's going to be another leadoff double here to start the second. He holds up there at 2. But yeah, if you can be consistent, give us those 6 innings all the time, not get, lit up, every half start, you'll be in the rotation. That's what you want. That's what you want, yeah. So here we go, 2-2 pitch to Lee, and they're going to say he went. Okay, I'll take that one. So strike 3, third K here for Ortiz. 2 away, 3-2 pitch, ground ball. As Montgomery here to the plate, trying to make this a 5-3 game with a base hit. 3-2 pitch here to Montgomery. And that is up the middle. Bader, though, he has got it. Made it a little bit tougher for himself, but he's got it. Bader, the Gold Glover, obviously, you know what you got out there in center. And that is going to be the end of the inning. So let's go to the third inning. Still a 5-2 game. Here comes Connor Joe to the plate. And Joe rips this one, and that's going to be a base hit. And that'll just hold there at single. But a nice leadoff single here to start off this third inning. Connor Joe obviously wants to have a nice game here in Colorado. As here comes Bader to the plate. Swings through on that changeup. 0-2 pitch here to Bader. Pitch to him, and this is a ground ball. That's not what you want. Man, look at that flip from Mateo. Are you kidding me? Sometimes they just make ridiculous plays, and it always works out for them. That's for sure. That is one gripe I do have with... I don't really have much of a gripe with this game. This game, as that's a double play ending in right there. This game, I think, is fantastic. I love the show, but sometimes the fielding... It's just ridiculous. They do like flips when they shouldn't, and it shouldn't work out. It's just crazy. But, it is what it is. As we got 2 away now here in this third inning. 3-2 pitch to Chris Bryant. And that one's going to be just fouled away there. So another 3-2 here to Bryant. Struck out him in the first. Pitch. Strike 3. There you go. Swings through in the fastball. Nice job from Ortiz getting out of that third inning. Let's head to the fourth. Got a new pitcher in here for Colorado. And Peterson just doesn't care. Just continues to rip the ball. I mean, great effort out of there and right. I mean, just absolutely just straight out diving for it. Great effort. Just couldn't bring it down. As Peterson now with double number 7 with 1 away. Chance to get another run in here. Brian Hayes coming to the plate. Hayes up the middle. And that's going to be stopped by Mateo over to first and cannot get him. That is a great play because that saves a run. If that gets through there, obviously Peterson's being sent. So great play from Mateo to save a run. So now it's first and third. Double play. We get nothing out of it. And Johnson, man, that slider there to hit. Just too much in front of it. And he actually hits lefties pretty well. He's had a solid average against lefties this season. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss on that slider. Sometimes you have troubles with pitches. You play a game, you have a trouble with a changeup or a fastball, just not seeing it. And I'll tell you what, right now it's the slider. Just something about it, just not seeing it really well. So it's up to O'Neal Cruz. Have a nice 2-out hit here. You can see 306 with runners in scoring position this year. 1-0 pitch. Man, it's right there. It is right there. That one should have been just absolutely clobbered. We had decent timing on it. Just doesn't work out. Ground ball. That's baseball for you. And nothing there in the fourth. But Ortiz, he has settled down. He is looking a lot better. Gets another K there. Now with 2 away in this fourth inning. And that's an easy ground ball play for Johnson. Up with it. Over to first. Got it. Out number 3. And there you go. Yeah, he's looking good. Maybe that's, you get those... kind of get you, maybe in a bit of a shock. Double home run after a 5-0 start. You maybe think, maybe you have too much confidence going in, oh, I got a 5-0 lead, I got this. And then just like that, bam, it puts you back into it. And then he settled down, looking a lot better. Leadoff hit from Trey. Here comes Connor Joe to the plate. And Joe, ground ball, that'll get through for a base hit. So back-to-back singles here to start off this 5th inning. Obviously hadn't had anything since that 5-run first. We just haven't been able to convert. We've had some chances, just haven't been able to convert as Bader had that big triple in the first. And a chance to come up with something here. As he'll take that pitch up high. 2-2 pitch here to Bader. Trying to knock in some more runs here, as that is going to be caught. And luckily for us, it was not doubled up. Hit really well. Thought it might get through, but that'll be out number 1, as here comes Henry Davis to the plate. Davis. This one is going to be playable in right field. And obviously with Trey Mancini's speed, there's no reason to go. Not even test that. And that'll keep it there at second base. So, back-to-back hits, back-to-back outs, and it's up to Jace Peterson, who has been just hitting the ball so well. A chance to do some damage here. First pitch here to Peterson. He'll take the pitch down low for a ball. 1-0 pitch. And just a tad bit in front of it, off the early end of the bat, and that will be out number 3. So we get a couple guys on, just can't get it done. Still a 5-2 game as Ortiz continuously works here in the 5th. 1 away now. He's only at 59 pitches, so pretty good pitch count. As Lee is going to pop this one up. That should be easily playable. Catcher's got it, and nice job there for out number 2. So Ortiz trying to get through 5 here. And if we can get through the 5th, pitch count right now good. I think we go to 6. I'm telling you, that's all I need from my starters. Is go 6 right now. Our bullpen's solid. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, and that's going to be a base hit. So a 2-out hit here in this 5th inning. As Colorado just trying to get back. And they've been the same. Haven't had anything since the first 2 batters. Mateo here with the double, obviously, in the home run. They haven't had anything since. 0-2 pitch here to Jorge Mateo. And this one's ripped. That is going to be trouble. Gilbert over it, and he does cut it off. Fantastic play from Drew Gilbert. He is hitting well, but that is a big-time value for Gilbert. You cannot, right there, you have a guy that doesn't have the speed that he can get to the ball. That's a triple and a run in. 3-0 count here to the late, and he's going to walk him. So, running into some trouble here with 2 outs. And now you got the bases loaded. And here comes Chris Bryant, who has struck out twice. So let's get to Ortiz. Hey, you've struck this guy out twice. You can get him a 3rd time. Get out of this inning. And that's taken low for a ball. No reason to go after him. See what he's got. 1-1. As that one is hit well, that's going to get down for a base hit. Mateo's going to score easily. That'll be the 2nd run. And Colorado, a 2-out rally here in this 5th inning, puts this back to a 1-run game, 5-4. And you know what? That would be it for Ortiz. Not the start you want to see. We'll bring in Yennier Cano from the bullpen. And yeah, look at them numbers. So good. Let's see if we can get out of this. As Ryan Ward to the plate. You got a man in scoring position, really good speed with Valade. And he'll foul away that high sinker. Probably don't want to locate a sinker there. 2-2 pitch. Let's go 4-seamer. And it was in the middle of the plate. Probably got away with that one. Fly ball to Bader, and that will be caught. So, 2 runs here in the 5th for Colorado, but still a 5-4 lead. As Tamar Johnson rips that one for a base hit. So, yeah, we're getting hits. I think that's hit number 14. So, we're hitting the ball. We just had all our runs in the 1st, and we haven't really been able to do anything since. You've had guys in scoring position. We just got to come through some clutch hits. This Cruz really fouls away that one. 2-1 pitch here to Cruz. And up the middle. You're not going to double him, but you at least get one. He's safe at 2nd. Safe in there. I don't know what Mateo was really doing. I think he could have had that one and had at least the force at 2nd. But he does not. And here comes Trey Mancini to the plate. 2 for 3 so far in this game. 0-2 pitch. And that one's going to get away. That'll move everybody up. So 2nd to 3rd we go. Still going to obviously take a 2-out hit to get him in here. But hey, we take another wild pitch. That's another run. 1-2 pitch here to Trey. And he'll not come away with that one. That slider, man, the sliders they got me going here. So, once again, had an opportunity and couldn't come away with runs. Is that going to bite us right now? But hopefully this bullpen can do the job. 0-2 pitch. Cano. And this one's ripped into right. Gilbert over. He just can't come down with it. So that is going to be a one-out double here in the 6th inning. And Cano in a bit of trouble here. Colorado trying to tie this game up or possibly with a homer. In this ballpark, that's really anybody. Take the lead. Biggio. And see you later. Strike 3. I mean, that changeup he has, Cano, ridiculous. It is. Perfect location there, too. That's 2 away now in this 6th inning. Lead of the plate, 0 for 2 so far. And this is it for a base hit. Peterson, the throw. The runner is sent to the plate, and Davis applies the tag, and he's gunned down at home plate. Great throw from Jace Peterson. And even with the great throw, a fantastic tag from Henry Davis. Gunned down at the plate, and it remains a 5-4 game. Just tags that hand right before he gets to the plate. And there you go. Nice play from the defense. That's why you need good defenses. Here is Jace Peterson, and that's a 2-out hit. So now you got first and second, another man in scoring position. Can we get something here? We haven't had anything since the first. Can Drew Gilbert come away with a 2-out base hit to knock in a run? Would love to get it here. Extend this lead. Pitch to Gilbert, taken outside for a ball. 2-2 pitch now to Gilbert. He'll take the pitch outside. All right. Runners will be off with the pitch here. Obviously, if it's a gapper, 2 are scoring easily. 3-2 pitch here to Gilbert, and he's going to take it down low for a walk. So we'll have bases loaded here, and here comes Brian Hayes to the plate. Another chance for this offense to come through and add some more runs. This is a big chance here. Bases loaded, 2 away. Pitch to Hayes. Oh, man. And they go home for the force, and that will be the inning. Great play by the pitcher. And we get nothing. Still 5-4. Sir Anthony Dominguez is now going to come in here in the 7th. 0-2 pitch, and you can go sit down. He is upset with himself, obviously, but that is a nasty pitch. 2-2 pitch here to Jorge Mateo. You can go sit down as well. Slider gets you going. Strike 3. Quick 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Here comes Ryan Vilade. Home run, walk, and he works it to a 3-2 count. Pitch from Sir Anthony. And this is popped up. Jam. Tamar Johnson over's got it. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 7th. And we'll head now to the 8th. Still a 5-4 game as here comes Brock Burke into this game. 1 away. 2-2 pitch here to Ward. Strike 3. You could sit down as well. 2 away here in this 8th inning. So here comes Bouchard to the plate. Burke trying to get him, and you have a nice 1, 2, 3, 8th inning. He'll take the slider outside for a ball. 2-1 count here. Pitch from Burke. As this one popped up. Easy play. Jace Peterson over. And Peterson's got it. There you go. End of the 8th inning. 1, 2, 3, 8th. Let's go to the 9th inning. Connor Joe Bader coming up. Can we actually get some more runs, man? Help out Bednar for the close. And Connor Joe just continues to hit. Up the middle, base hit. Man, I mean, we're getting leadoff hits. Just, can somebody else come through? Here comes Bader to the plate. Bader's going to hit this one. That's going to be trouble. Tag at first base. He's got to tag him here to get him out at second, as Joe's going to be in. So he got the force at first. I don't think he meant to really do that. And obviously you have to make the tag at second. But, yeah, hits first base, gets the force. But Joe's safe at second. So you got a man in scoring position here once again for this lineup. As here comes Henry Davis to the plate. Pitch to Davis. He'll take the pitch there for a strike. 1 for 4 so far in this game. Chance to add on another run, an insurance run. And this one's hung up. This one's hit well by Davis. Deep into center field, and that's going to get down. And that's finally what we needed. Gets the RBI double, adds another run. Her first run since the first. Gets it up to a 6-4 2-run lead. Gets that insurance run in, and obviously now Drew Gilbert has a chance to add one more. Try to get it at a 7-4 game. 2-2 pitch here to Drew Gilbert. Gilbert hits this one in the center. Probably playable. It is out. But hey, nice job. Finally just getting at least one run. As we bring Bednar into the game, try to get save number 15 on the season. He's looked, 3 blown saves, but you can see those averages against. He's not really getting hit very well. Hasn't walked many guys, just, blown saves happen. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. This bullpen is nasty. It is nasty. All right, 1 away now. Here comes Biggio to the plate. Biggio, that's an easy pop-up. Gilbert will be underneath of it, and he has got it there for out number 2. So quick 2 outs here in this 9th inning, trying to close this one up, and it's going to be up to Lee here for this Colorado lineup. He'll take the strike there on the outside half. 1-2 pitch. And see you later, strike 3, and that is a victory here in Colorado. At first, it looked like it was going to be easy going, but man, give credit to Colorado. Pitching staff held up and just barely come away with the loss. We just got the victory there, 6-4. We had 19 hits. We should have had at least 11 or 12 runs, but just couldn't come through. But hey, a victory is a victory. Wasn't the greatest start from Ortiz. That 5th inning, man. I thought he was cruising. I thought he'd get through 5, maybe get through 6. Just didn't. Peterson just ripping the ball. Same with Connor Joe. Yeah, 4 2/3, 6 hit, 4 earned, 5 cases to 1 walk. But the bullpen, man, just does it. 3 1/3, only allows 2 hits. Striking out guys left and right. And now Jack Sawinski in AAA will be out for 2 to 3 months. Man, fractured arm. The injury's hitting us for sure. As we're right here at the end of scouting, end of the month as we'll head into June. Kyle Nicholas has struggled. Tamulo, not bad, 321 average, Double A. At least somebody in Double A's hitting. Tanaj Thomas, not too bad, 1.35 ERA and 20 pitch, can't complain. Will Cousins, man, he is looking good. Him and Bubba Chandler are dominating right now in AAA. You know what? I'm looking at Wyatt Freehan. He is just straight took a tank. He's up to 8 home runs, but he's only batting .206. 254 on base. He's only slugging .358. His OPS is .610. This is going to be a tough decision. He has a negative 1.4 WAR, but I think it has to be done. I think Wyatt Freehan has to be sent down. He's just not producing right now, and we got to try something. We're going to move him down to AAA. Got Mancini and Connor Joe that are playing well enough at the moment. I'm hoping he's not down there for long. I hope Freehan just destroys the ball, gets that confidence back, and he'll be back up. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, Johnson on fire. That's good to see. He's just killing the ball 288. And Hayes hitting 301. Jace Peterson is killing the ball 324 average. That's good to see. Yeah, there's nobody else really I'm going to bring up. I think that's probably good. And Ji-Hwan Bae, man, 191 average. I've thought about possibly sending him down as well, but I think right now just leaving him on the bench. We'll see what happens. But once again, it's if you send somebody down like him, where does a replacement come? I don't really have one now. It could have been Sawinski, but Sawinski just gets hurt. And Tejada I'm not bringing up. Frazier, he just got hurt, so you can't bring him up. Smith and Jigba, possibly. Obviously, he's been on the big league squad. I hit really well with him early on in this series, but I don't know. Maybe Leo over Peguero, but I'm not sure about that. Let's take a look at the standings here before we end this video. Orioles right now lead the AL East, but man, that division is absolutely crazy. The Guardians starting to take over, 36-22. They got to be the World Series favorite. Yeah, I would think so. I would think they would have to be, for sure. Rangers lead the West right now over 3 games over the Angels. Astros right there at 4. And also, this is obviously a longer video than normal. I usually do like 25 to 30-minute videos. This one's at around 55 minutes. If you guys are still here at this time, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But do you like the longer videos? Would you rather have a more consistent video like the 25 to 30? Or would you rather have something that's usually like, 45 to maybe an hour-long videos? Let me know. Look at the Dodgers. 44-15. My goodness. They got an 11-game lead over the Padres already. Jeez. Rockies at 16-42. Oh, man. Man, the Dodgers are just going crazy. They're trying to win that World Series again. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. But that is really going to do it for this one. Really good episode, I think. I think it was pretty good. Quinn Priester, you can see right there, he'll be in the next start against Colorado. It's good to see a young pitcher come up and make some great starts, but really hurts to lose Pablo Santana. Man, that is absolutely rough. We might have to make the trade sometime during the season because that is a big-time loss at a pitching position. It really is. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, let me know if you like the long episodes. If you don't, hey, that's fine. Always do the regular ones. But yeah, just leave a like. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more Pirates franchise action. And I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.